pretty, actually that's lighter than I thought. Sticker. Oh yes, yeah. That's for the camera. Ooh, that's nice actually. Well, that's the handle for the camera. Exactly what that is, guys. It's the handle for the camera. Looks like we've got a little washer. What we have here is the camera base. Your video camera is going to screw into this base here. That detaches. Take that right out to screw it onto the bottom, the base of your camera. And once this base here screwed into the bottom of your video camcorder, and you have your muddy camera arm strapped up into your tree at your tree stand, you can go ahead and get your camera out of your pack and just insert this base back into the camera head, the camera arm head, and then she locks right in place nice and silently, and she's pretty quiet too. Sweet. You want to be careful you don't lose this little washer that goes right over the hole that the handle to your camera head goes on. So put the washer there. You take the threaded end of the camera, the handle to the camera head, and you start screwing her in. She just screws right in there like that. Just like so. So there's that. The camera arm itself, she'll slide right into here. Nice. Pretty cool. And the camera head attaches to here. So the camera head's going to go on this end of the camera arm. There's some hardware for that. That's what this is right here. We have this part of the strap to your camera arm with these sharp teeth goes against the tree. It would sit like that, and the camera arm, this end of the camera arm goes in the hole like so, and she slides effortlessly and quietly. She can rotate around, and you can conveniently slide it right out real quietly, easily, and you can put your camera head. This can all go back in your pack, so you can pack it out with you. These straps, these bases to the muddy camera arm can stay strapped in your trees at your tree stands. So if you own multiple of these, which I do, you can just leave these right in the tree. And this is the heaviest, this is your heavy, cumbersome part and loud, clanky part of the camera arm. You don't want to, and it has some sharp teeth. You don't want that jabbing into your back or side. And it has a little screw right here. And you want to leave this right in the tree at your tree stand. Don't pack this around with you everywhere you go. Just get these are inexpensive enough. They're only like 40 bucks. I have a couple so far. I plan on buying another one. And you just leave the base to the camera arms right in the tree. And this part is super light. Doesn't weigh anything at all. This will go right in your pack. You can almost fit it in a cargo pocket on your pants too, especially the camera head. That will fit right in a pocket, pant pocket. But this part you could just take with you if you must. You can actually leave all that out at the tree. If you own multiple of these muddy camera arms, you can just put one at each tree stand and leave everything right out there, except your camera. Obviously, take your camcorder home with you. But yeah, so that's how that goes. So take this part of your camera head. You got this round piece here. screws to the underside of that camera head. Screws right here, like so. And then, yeah, that shows. So then you've got, so there's your camera arm. This part goes to the piece strapped to your tree. This round piece goes on top. Take this big bolt, which goes up underneath here like this, so. You screw her in place. And if you look, it's squared. This bolt is squared at the head, the base of the bolt. You want to seat that square piece into the square hole at the end of your camera arm. It goes in place like that. Like that. Yeah, so the bolt seats into that square, and you can adjust this base. And that tight, put that, so make sure the square part of that bolt is into the square part, the square hole at the end of the camera arm. And then you can tighten down your base for your camera head. One thing I'm learning about this Hunt Hard Muddy camera arm is that the more level you get the base, the less of this happens. See, the camera arm, the weight of the camera arm is going to want to swing it on the downward slope. She's going to move on her own if she's unlevel, and she's going to want to swing downhill. But if you level her out, see up here where it's more level, she doesn't move. So if the deer, or bear, or moose, wherever you're filming from your stand is over here, she's going to stay put. And also the weight of the camera, once you get your camera up there with a shotgun mic and all that, that's going to add like 5 or 6 extra pounds. That's going to help hold it steady too. It's going to put downward weight on this camera arm to help hold it more stable and still out there wherever you're pointing it. But if it's unlevel, which it is right now, I don't have it the most level. As she swings towards the downhill slope, she's going to go on her own. She's going to want to go that way. It's actually not too bad. She's doing all right. I leveled it out the best I could. You just got to keep manipulating the base using that leveling screw here, little leveling knob, and watching your bubble and get it as level as possible so you don't have it swinging on its own. You don't want that camera pointing at your shooting lane and that big trophy buck coming down trail, and you're at full draw, and all of a sudden it does this. Then you lose the kill shot on camera. And that would be heart-wrenching. That would be sickening. I'm sure you can relate at times where you haven't gotten the shot on camera. Shot a big buck with your bow and tell all your friends, and you want to show proof. You want to show it on video, but all of a sudden the camera arm swings out of frame, swings out of view on the buck, and then you don't get kill shot. But level out your hunt hard, muddy camera arm, get her as level as possible, and she'll stay put. Wherever you point that camera, it's going to stay. As long as this camera arm is level.